Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Studs Up. So tonight, as always, we've got Mr. B. Hello, welcome. Monday, welcome.
Greetings everybody.
Greetings. And then we've got Cannon with us today, Arsenal fan. And it's going to be all things Arsenal. Running late, we have got Unofficial Pundit. He'll be joining us in the next minute or so. And then also, all the way from Nigeria in Lagos, we have the Nigerian Englishman who is actually stuck in traffic at the moment, who is an Arsenal fan, who'll be joining the show. So, guys, welcome. So, let's start off first with Cannon. How was your day? How you been? You ready for this show? You watched the show before, right? You watched it before.
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
Listen, I've been waiting for my. Can't wait for my time, to be honest. I've been waiting and watching with anticipation. You know what I mean? Just waiting for the call up. Got the call up. Let's go.
Solo, ask if he's got his shin pads on.
Cricket pads for you, man.
Listen, yeah, I've got to say, yeah. Obviously, you got the Nigerian Englishman's going to be coming defending in your corner, yeah. But do you remember back in the days when you used to play Well, at school I used to play rugby, and you know those rugby studs that you used to get.
The long ones.
The long ones. I think they're the ones that's coming. Yeah, that's the one.
I know Zach used to wear them for in school football, innit? For because you was defender in it, Zach. So he used to wear them long studs, innit?
Yeah. Welcome, Unofficial Pundit. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Apologies, everyone. I totally.
That's
forgot.
right.
I've had such a busy day. I totally forgot the date. I just realised now. I was like, "Bro, I've got to get on the show quick."
To be fair, you were shocking it, really. You were shocking it. It was like, "Oh, do I do it? Do I do it?"
So
here it is.
Can I just be introduced to the new guy before he hates me?
Okay, unofficial. Welcome, and you got Cannon with you. We're waiting for the Nigerian Englishman to come on.
Okay, Cannons, who do you support?
Arsenal.
This should be good.
It should be great. It should be great.
We had Spurs last week. Now we're going further down the table. We'll have Newcastle. We'll have Newcastle next week. Don't worry.
Love that one. That's a good one. I like that one. Newcastle next week.
Good. So, guys, welcome. Hold on. Wait. Let's introduce the Nigerian Englishman into the building.
Oh yeah, now.
Welcome, Nigerian Englishman, all the way from Lagos. Welcome.
What's going on, people? How are you?
Okay, yes. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. So let's introduce you to the whole panel tonight.
Okay.
So,
just so you know, I'm not late because I wanted to be. It's because I'm from Africa, African time. I had to live up to the stereotype.
So, guys, let's kick off the show by introducing. So, we've got Cannons on Arsenal fan with the Nigerian Englishman. You're going to be teaming up tonight.
I was very confident when I saw Cannons in the room.
Hey, listen.
I knew it wasn't going to be an ambush.
Hey, listen. We got this one.
And guys, if you have watched the show before and you're out there, we've got Unofficial Pundit in the building.
Yes,
welcome. Welcome. And then we've got a Monday and Mr. B. Guys, tonight's show is going to be masterminding. So let's start off first. Who should we go to? Let's go to Cannons. What's your best and worst game playing Manchester United? So I'm giving you guys literally 2 minutes window.
Can I do one game for my best game?
Why do you get best game and your worst game? You got a minute to basically talk about.
I've got two, which are kind of like my favorite.
Typical Arsenal fan always has two, don't
they? Wait, so can we restrict it to
man?
Can we restrict it to a stadium, like either at the Emirates or Old Trafford or Highbury?
No.
They got two that day at Old Trafford as well.
So come on, let's start with Cannon. Go on, you got 2 minutes.
So for nostalgic reasons, I just remember my first kind of cup final as a kid, proper youngster. I remember watching the first half of the Arsenal Man United FA Cup final, 1979. That's how old I am. Yeah, okay.
Ross.
2-0 up. And I remember going out to play. 2-0 up. Game's done. 10 minutes left. Game's done. I remember coming back, just going back past my window. My dad said, "It's 2-2." I was like, "Ah, Shao, you're lying." You're like, "It's 2-2." He was like, "No." Running upstairs, running. Get into the house. I just see Alan Sunderland like this. I said, "What's going on?" 3-2. Listen, first time I seen it, FA Cup final, wicked. But anyway, next best one. Sorry, I have to give two.
Oh, come on.
No.
You got 1 minute to give two. You got 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Right, and then Mark Overmars when we was 12 points behind you, man.
Oh, go away.
Old Trafford. Man. Yeah. When you thought you lot had bookies that started paying out. Danya. That was lovely. That was beautiful.
Worst game was that 88-1.
No, I have to say the worst game was the 99 FA Cup semi.
Oh wow!
That was
a bad.
Listen, the roller coaster ride for that game was ridiculous. You go up, we come back. Matt, you had a man sent off. Penalty miss.
Oh, bro, why did you have to take me back there, man?
Can I just ask a question about that? Was that live on BBC? Because all do remember?
No.
Replay.
Nah,
It was a replay.
It was
Replay,
a replay, wasn't it? It's a replay.
It wasn't live though, was it?
It was live.
No.
It was
live.
Sorry,
It
I'm
was
on
live.
the
All right.
back to you
It
because
was
we're
live.
chewing into his minute. He's over time now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Killed me. See, you did that on purpose in it on Monday.
Nah, Mr. B. Let's do
That was
it
my
with
worst
Mr. B. Sorry, apologies. Mr. B, go on. Oh, God, I just removed him. Oh, no, he'll come back on. Jesus, sorry.
Man down.
Man down. Let's go to Omonde. I took Mr. B out.
After some careful consideration, I remember Lee Sharp in the League Cup game. 6-2. And Lee Sharp, that was his introduction to Man United. Scored a hat-trick, I'm sure of it. And we murdered them. I mean, at Highbury as well. So that's got to be my favourite game because going into school those times, I was getting drilled all the time. So my chest would swell up. I was getting popped up and popped my buttons on my shirt, you know. I was so proud. And Lee Sharp was fantastic that game. So I remember he scored almost like a lob over Seaman from outside the box. It's just a beautiful hat-trick. So that really, set the tone for the new Man United era as well. I think that was 92, 93, 94 probably.
I think it was around 93.
Yeah. And you remember that, Trev?
Don't go into Trev because you eat the minutes up.
Forget about Trev. We don't want any ad-libs here, bro. Forget about Trev.
The worst game, I have to agree with the Overmars. Disgusting. I mean, to come to our ground and do us like that. That was, and to be honest, you know what? Arsenal, that's how fearful I was. They sent my heart race. Playing Arsenal that game, it was like head to head, proper game, proper thing.
Proper battles.
I was fearful, Overmars, the pace, raw towards Omri,
Anelka.
Yeah, man. Top side back then.
Let's go to Mr. B. Apologies, Mr. B. I took you off. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool, man. My best game, I'm gonna say 8-2, just because that's not a score that I ever expected to see, and in my lifetime, I don't think it's ever going to be repeated. The banter that man took, those licks, bruv, I'm telling you, man. If I got that, then yeah, I'd be brewing. So yeah, it's the 8-2. It has to be the 8-2.
Yeah.
Worst result.
I've got anyway for that, but I'll come back. Have your time.
Go on, Mr. B. They're interrupting your flow.
It's cool, man.
Typical Arsenal.
And the
fans.
worst result is anytime we lose to Arsenal. Anytime we lose to Arsenal.
Nah, you gotta pick one, bro. Sorry.
You know what's trying to tell me the most? This lot, the 1-0 that you lot just did us at the last 1-0.
Really?
Yeah, you know why? Because I was so confident that we were going to win, so I could shut up. Enough for you, Guna, man. And the fact that my mouth, I couldn't talk. I don't like being silenced, innit? I was shut up. So that's the one that hurt the most. The most recent one is the one that hurt the most. I hated it. And the fact that there seems to be this rivalry still between the two teams. I can't understand. It's now.
You ain't pulling up trees either, you know.
I know. Archery ain't great, but you ain't even.
Cannons, don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yo, guys,
Englishman, let's do this.
Guys, relax. The Unofficial Pundit ain't come into this yet. Yes. Yeah.
All right. So for me, my best one is probably the Overmars one, and the reasons are because when I was young and I didn't remember a time where I could actually say, oh, I'm an Arsenal fan with chest. That was like the first time where I was like, yeah, going into that game with chest, like, we're gonna do something here. I won't lie. And these times I didn't have Sky, so I'm going to my friend's house on the weekend to watch the game. So I remember these moments then. And Overmars, he just had an incredible season. So that 1-0 win was epic for me. That's probably my favorite one. And my worst one, probably might surprise a few people. But my worst one was the 50th game for the unbeaten run where Rooney dived and we lost 2-0, bro. You get me? To this day, that one buns me because it was scripted. Number 50 against United at Old Trafford, all this one, and then you lot. That's why I call you the fucking the party poopers, man. You love the gate fresh parties, man. That's
the United players kept saying to the Arsenal players to take to give them their shirt because underneath Arsenal players had 50.
Oh no!
Oh, swear down.
Yeah,
bro.
So even as they're walking off,
Cannon, why are you adding that? Why are you adding that in?
I mean, look, wow. Listen. United ain't ever going to come close to that. So it's
let's go. Unofficial Pundit. Let's do this.
There we go.
It's true.
Behave yourself, Unofficial Pundit.
It's true. We're never going to come close to that. We just win trebles instead. That's for another time anyway. But that's for big man talk. That's for European Cup.
Something that you're talking that happened like 20 years ago, man. Cool story, man.
So for me, I'll be honest with you. There's a few. But I can't say the FA Cup replay only because I was 13. Don't get me wrong, Ryan Giggs at the time was my favorite player. I went ballistic. I could tell you now exactly where I was, but I was 13. But the one that really hit home for me, really hit home because I was a bit older now, and I knew Arsenal were better than us, has to be the 4-2 at Highbury because Arsenal were better than us. I'll admit when a team's better than you.
What, the O'Shea one, yeah?
Yeah, the O'Shea one, yeah. And Arsenal were better than us, and it was the whole game. We went there. We shouldn't be winning this game. Then you had the whole little thing with Viera and Keane in the tunnel. That set the tone. And then Viera comes out, I think it's like 6 minutes in or something, and he scores.
The first one,
So it's Viera 1-0 now.
Bro, I don't want to relive this game, bro. Just tell us, 4-2, we get it. 4-2 against Arsenal at Highbury. Boom. All right. So you're worse now?
Being down to 10 men, biting my nails, and John O'Shea chips their goalkeeper.
Boo.
That was it.
That one, boy.
I remember taking a picture. The next day, the Sun, I remember taking a picture and sending it to all my friends who are Arsenal fans. That was enjoyable. My worst one, listen, there's been loads of great games between Man United and Arsenal. Great games. Like you guys have all mentioned good games. My worst one has to be the FA Cup final. When you batter a team like that and their first shot on target comes in the 119th minute from a Van Persie free kick.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you end up losing as well on penalties. There's nothing more painful. There's nothing more painful because
I won't lie, that was a sweet one. I won't lie.
You know what?
That was a sweet one.
How we won that, I have no idea.
Listen, like I said, when we beat you 4-2, you was better than us. When you beat us in the FA Cup final, we was better than you, and we battered you that day.
Yeah.
But the only thing we couldn't do was score, and then it went to penalties, and you man took it. That one burnt for days. Yeah. That one burnt for days. I remember it. I watched the game back a couple of times and just couldn't understand how this ball did not go in the back of the net just once.
Yeah, that's that game I couldn't believe.
Viera's last game.
Yeah.
But
he got retired by Roy Keane.
That was definitely.
No, he went on to still win Serie A titles, mate. That's what he went on.
That one still burnt me, but
That's good.
yeah, that's my two. That's my
Okay,
two.
so I'm going to give you my two now, and then after that, we're going to go through a couple of questions. So, guys, if you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe, because we've got some topics coming up after I give my two. So, worst game, plenty to pick from, but I believe mine's going to be the goal at Old Trafford that gave you the title with Mark Overmars. Literally hurts me. It battered me. Because majority of my friends are Arsenal fans. And when that happened, my friend knocked at my door and basically bonded me and kicked the crap out of me.
That's just the worst thing.
And kicked the crap out of for that. Not a good thing. But my best game is knocking you guys out of the Champions League. Battering you. Battered you in that Champions League. That goal was.
But you know what? We didn't have any right to be there with that team that we had.
It don't matter. We still batter you. Don't care. Do not care.
We're just adding context. We're just adding context to your memory.
You got battered. End of. So guys, semi-final. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Up to today, I still ask Arsenal fans, where is their European trophy? I can't see it in their back pocket somewhere.
1994, bro. Cup Winners' Cup.
Cup with, come on, man. That's Mickey Mouse.
You said European trophy. Be specific next time.
Champions League trophy, not Mickey Mouse trophy.
No,
so let's.
Trophy is a trophy.
On Monday, you want to hit some of these comments, and then we're gonna hit the big.
Can you tell Sam Spurs for life to calm down? Calm himself down, Sam.
Yeah, Mr. Silver Fox. Hi, Silver Fox says, been looking forward to this. Rohan says, hi, everybody. Hi, Rohan.
Well done.
Real Pundit David, yes. NG. What's that mean? I don't know. Anyone?
Nigeria, bro.
David is Nigerian.
Just in case you weren't sure, brother. Let me remind you. All right. That's what he meant, bro. That's what he meant.
Sam's says, get Max like the slide tackle.
Remember the assault on Reyes, Gary Neville and Reyes.
That was beautiful.
So that's what started the ball in the tunnel.
Sam's got a response to you. Trev, he says 8-2, and David says 8-2 again. Wow, that's a terrible score, man. Real Pundit David again. When we ended the unbeaten run, we shouted that. Solo calling Cannon. Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Silver Fox says 3-2 at Highbury. David Platt with the winner. Yeah.
Oh, like that one.
With the header, wasn't it?
Yeah, the header.
That was a good one.
Cannons or Cannon? I'm not going to say
we can go Cannon. We can go Cannon or Cannons.
Go back.
Yeah. No, yeah. Someone's trying it there.
Come off. I'm too slick for that. Real Pundit David says, Giggs hairy chest running around the pitch. Hugh says, 8-2 remind Gunners of the afternoon in August 2011.
Yep, 8-2.
Master says, a lob over Seaman. You boys killing it this evening. Yeah, change your name. And says, 8-2 our season. I'm not going to lie, you laugh, but I thank you. All right.
Yeah, because what happened straight after that game, he actually went out and bought a whole heap of players. After that, so that was like we was all crying out. We need players. Get slapped 8-2. There's like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. The best player he signed though was Arteta. So boy,
you didn't sign no good players, then.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The best player we signed was Arteta. So you can imagine
anyone was better than what we had at that point.
For real.
Silver Fox says, I agree with the Nigerian Englishman. The Mike Riley referee cheating with Rooney. So
come on, man, get over it.
They went
big up Bossman James, everyone. Say hello to Bossman James.
Yes, Bossman James, big up.
Big up, Bossman.
You know, the funny thing is, these men went unbeaten by cheating. Wow. Yeah, let's go.
How so? Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, do you know how many times you dived that season?
Oh, come on.
Are you serious? The whole unbeaten run was started from a dive from Van Nistelrooy to get a penalty.
Exactly, that was just
do you guys remember? Same old Arsenal. Always cheating. I had that ring in every stadium in England. When Arsenal
I wonder which team started that chant.
It don't matter.
Man United.
I remember pouring in Arsenal.
Yeah, that's it as well. Okay,
My little pro, Zico, Kahinde Forbes says my 3 worst Overmars 98, Wiltord. That's the one I was thinking.
Oh, Wiltord!
Yeah.
Oh
And Rude.
Mate. I know him, Pundit. I know he felt that one, man. He just had a little.
Oh,
you felt that one, didn't you? That was
Zico,
nice. Don't lie.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I felt it, but nothing can be worse than Aguero. Nothing can be more than that.
Mate.
But hey, nothing beats. It's up for grabs now. Nothing beats.
Oh,
Mickey. Iconic. I mean, you shouldn't take pride in that. That was pathetic.
No, what do you mean? Listen, what happened? How he got Viera sent off was disgusting.
Don't matter. What about Viera?
How did you get him sent off?
He was nowhere near him.
How did you get him sent off?
Because what it was,
because he reacted.
They both went up for
crazy reactions.
But as Viera was coming down before, Van Nistelrooy kind of kicked out Viera, and as that's what he did. He kicked out, but it was nowhere near it. And then Van Nistelrooy kind of jumped back like he was there and looked at the ref and said, "Whoa!" And that's how we got the red card.
So
pushed him.
So guys. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you there because I need to get us back on track.
Yeah, forget this history lesson, man. Let's get into the here and now.
What I'm going to do, guys, is go through individual people, and so we don't interrupting each other. And we're going to hit the first topic because some of you Arsenal fans out there, I don't know where you get your cojones from, but you have someone play about 5 or 6 good games, and all of a sudden they're world class in your eyes.
This conversation is going to be wild because I'm interested to see what you guys are going to say, man.
Come on.
You can't ask this question. Wild. No, sir, you can't ask this question. No, it's like asking who's better, Luke Chadwick or Ronaldo.
Bro, ask it.
I want to hear
these questions.
So let's start off with on Monday.
Yes, thank you. All right, Kieran Tierney, whatever his name is. I liked him. I've always wanted him at Man United. When he was playing for Celtic, I thought he was dynamic, always driving down a wing, whipping in crosses, trying to take man on, He's brilliant. I think he's outstanding. The only thing is the injury proneness, which he came to Arsenal injured, I think. But since he's been playing and had a run in the team, he looks like one of the best left-backs in the league. Behind Shaw, Dino, I'd have to say. To be honest, I would have preferred Tierney. The last few years, I would have said Freeman, because I thought Shordino was trash. But this season and a bit of last season, he's stepped up and really, even the other day, he played for England. He's proven himself to be the man, And I'll give this. It's really tight, I've always said, in the show, I'm always bigging up Kieran Tierney. I rate him highly. It's really tight. It's not as easy as it's not so day and night like you say, unofficial. When you really look at it, I've liked Tierney for years, and I think it's only this season that I'd give Shaw the nod. And I think Shaw is like coming into his prime, where Tierney's still got proven in the Prem, even though he's played Champions League for Celtic and that he's starting to represent. And you'll see. So yeah, I'll give the nod just to Shordino, but it's a very good solo.
I knew I was gonna smile a lot when I watched this.
Go on, unofficial, because I know you wanted to go on, hit it up, unofficial.
Firstly, it's not close. It's not even remotely close. One of them's highlight this season was going over like Bambi, do you remember when he led more than he fell over? That's one of them's highlight, and he's sitting in ninth place. The other one's highlight is ripping up right back, ripping them to pieces and not letting most players past him. That's his highlights. The other one's highlight is going over like Bambi.
I didn't hear a specific highlight.
Let him finish.
Number 2, a specific highlight, scoring against Man City. Anyway, I'll move on from that. That's a specific highlight. That was just recently as well, if you missed it. I can get you the clip if you want. But Shaw got the ball, went past a few of the Man City players, played to Rashford, back to Shaw.
How many is a few?
Goal. Anyway, so number 2, this argument shouldn't even be allowed because if Man United was sitting in 9th and they were sitting in 2nd, I said it to Sam last week. When they were top and Man United were in 8th, after the first 10 games, they wouldn't have let one of our players come in to the starting 11. Now we're sitting in 2nd, these men are sitting in 9th. These men are fighting mid-table. Like their competition is Southampton, Palace, Leeds. And you think their left back's better than ours? You've got no chance. Our left back, Our left back broke his leg, was still better than theirs.
Okay.
At 18, Luke Shaw was smashing it in the Premier League. At 18, Tierney was playing in the Farmers League with Farmers in Celtic. I could play for Celtic, bro. I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I like to party. Yeah, I'm a little bit overweight for my height. And I'm 35. I could still play for Celtic. The man boss every game. So, I don't know. Tierney's done nothing where I can say he's up there in the top 3 in the world. Luke Shaw has this season. There's not many players you put ahead of him.
yeah, goal against City. Sorry, yeah.
So what's Tierney done? I'll let it come to you anyway. But it's not close, man. I hear rival fans talking about Shaw and how good he is. I don't hear no one talking about Tierney like that. It's only Arsenal fans. They always big up their players, but they just don't win trophies. Let's move on.
Well,
Cannon.
Oh, can I talk now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's how you have to start with a laugh, Cannons. Continue.
Listen, was it last season when you lot played at the Emirates when Pepe was on the right, and I did see it. What's up, Shaw? Shaw had to pay to come back in.
Pepe of all players,
it was like he had to pay to come back in, and you're telling me that Shaw is better than Tierney. Listen, Tierney scores goals, goes past players, is strong in the challenge. Look, he's your archetypal Trojan left back, a throwback. And listen, I would have. He's one of those players that he's always first. If he's fit, he's first in your team. You can't say that about Shaw. You can. I'm pretty sure if Shaw was missing, you better have someone in his place. And the way you lot play won't detract as much as it would with us, because Tierney is so dynamic going forward. Listen, it hurts us when he doesn't play. I can't believe how long has Shaw been at United?
Sorry, bro. Can I just I don't want to be rude.
I've got it already. Unofficial. I've got it. I've got it. Don't worry.
8 years. How many years has he been?
No. I'm saying to Unofficial Pundit, don't put it. I know what you're going to say. I've got it.
How many years has Shaw been at United?
6.
5, 6.
It's going to be 7.
6 years. And this is the only season that he's done something where you could say, yeah, do you know what? He's doing all right. This is, right, Tierney's second season in a new league and doing what he's doing. And you lot are talking to me as Shaw as some world-class left back.
Best Brazilian left back.
Give me a break. Come on, man. Listen, if you lot are telling me that Shaw is world-class, you lot need to take off your rose-tinted glasses, because that's ridiculous. It's world-class.
There's no
world-class.
It's supposed to be making an argument.
Hold on. Go on. Unofficial, you're saying?
Listen.
So I just want to come back to something, because it's why I love when Arsenal fans talk. It excites me. Like,
no, we're not doing rebuttals yet. We're not doing rebuttals yet, guys. No.
You got appearances.
No rebuttals, bro. Sorry.
One's got 22 appearances, the other one's got 25.
I've got that Unofficial.
Wait, hold on. Why are we doing ad-libs in between Canada's team?
Let's just hear.
Wait, go on.
Let Canada's speak, yeah? Let Canada's finish.
1 second.
I pull a man up. If he's lying, I pull him up. He says Tierney.
Starts up, man. Starts up
right now. Come.
He said
so different rules when we're speaking.
No. You got your starts up as well.
I get it. I'm with you, because everyone told me to shut up when I was responding. But now,
wait, you're next.
You never have to shut up if I'm lying. When a man's lying, I have to intervene.
Who's lying? Lying about
you
what?
Said Tierney scores goals.
Right.
One's played 22 games, the other's played 25. Tierney's got 22, Shaw's got 25. Tierney has 1 goal. One.
Are we talking Prem or in the season?
No, we're talking about Prem. I don't care about.
I'm talking about this.
So let's pull that back. He has 1 goal. You take the S away. It's not goals.
I'm talking goal in the season.
Yeah.
Goals.
He has 2 assists. 2. You can put S on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Shaw only has 1 goal, but he has 5 assists. Now let's go to big chances created.
Come on, man. Listen, all this stuff with big chances created.
Big chance created is when someone misses from very close and they should be scoring. Big chances created.
All right, just let me know when I can come in.
Yeah, you come in.
Big chances created, 4.
How close?
Luke Shaw, 7.
Okay.
Luke Shaw also has a better pass accuracy. Luke Shaw does everything better. Luke Shaw is also number one since the turn of the year for creating chances.
What was his
He's
stats last
actually
year?
number
And the
one.
year before
This,
that?
bro,
And the year
Wait.
before that?
One second,
First of all,
Hold on, no, wait, let's go. I will come back to unofficial. Let's go to thing first. Let's go to.
No, he's having one good season.
all right. So this, like, the fact that we're even having this debate, I think it's pretty comical for me personally, and this is the reason why, is because up until 3 months ago, no man, you guys were talking about Luke Shaw in a positive
2
way.
years ago.
No man, you guys were not when you signed him. Wait,
2 years ago.
nobody.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
He's getting benched. Like Ben Chilwell's been benching him for England for how many years, bro? Ben Chilwell.
Make sure you bring them back.
Like,
I'm going to post this video and I'm going to tag them in it.
Okay, wait.
2 years ago.
Unofficial Pundit, give me my moment. We'll get to you in a sec. Don't worry. So, like, on top of that, so he's had 3 months where people have been talking about it, and it's been a good 3 months. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that it's unacceptable to say they're not on par right now. Okay, sorry, 4 months. Sorry, and he's been there for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you don't, with your chest, are saying he's better than him. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, there's not been one season since Kieran Tierney's been playing football where people have doubted his position in the side. What are you talking about?
But it's Arsenal, though. Arsenal's broken.
Like, don't
talking about the player.
Don't put variables to suit your argument. It's Arsenal. It's this, that. Like, I'm talking about facts. Since he entered a new league, a new country, no one has doubted him on that left side. And we're talking about assists and chances created for a defensive player.
Shit.
Why are you bringing me stats about freaking assists and goals for a defensive player? Isn't it defense first, guys? Are we talking about crosses and chances created?
Can I?
Give me them stats, bro.
You can't say
Give me them stats, man.
You can't come with
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Like, you know,
shit. Actually,
you-
I mean it deeply as well. I think
You
he's
don't
shit.
mean that. You don't mean that. You don't mean
I
that.
swear on my 3 kids' lives, I think he's shit.
Wow. You're on your own with that one,
bro. Okay, guys, in my praise tonight, I'm gonna have your kids in there because what you just did is not fair.
Okay,
because what you did to your kids there is not fair, bro. It's not fair.
Let's go to.
That's my opinion, though.
Yeah, you can have your opinion, but I think you're on your own with that opinion.
Yeah, great opinion, but stop shouting over my opinions while you're giving it. That'll help.
So, guys, let's go to Mr. B because he's been sitting there quietly.
Come on, Mr. B, let him have it.
Wait a minute, is he shit? Is he shit? Is he any shit?
I've just been listening. I like Tierney. I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through beginning of the season, I said he's a good player, but you said he was. Oh no. He was always first choice. His position's never been in doubt. He played for Celtic at left back, so you know the levels that he was playing at meant that he would always be first choice left back. No.
Can I ask you one question, please? Ask you one question.
Wait, now let me finish.
It's to do with that point that he just raised. Like, at what club did Luke Shaw start being first choice left back? Was it Leicester?
Southampton.
Yep.
In the Premier League.
And then
the Premier League.
Big club.
Okay, and since he moved, what's happened? He's had 4 good months.
We're talking about if we're gonna go through his whole career.
One of your guys said Tierney's injury prone, and now you're talking about Luke Shaw breaking his leg. Who cares?
I don't. How is that? He broke his leg.
Who cares, bro? Who cares?
Is that
That's one season.
He's breaking the leg.
Okay, so he broke his leg. So he's only been injured once. He hasn't had fitness issues where every single manager said he's had fitness issues. Mourinho dropped him because he wasn't motivated. Like all these different things.
Mourinho was like he's overweight.
Yeah, but Mourinho, let's not bring Jose. Let's not lower the tone of this conversation.
I would have preferred. This conversation should have been who's been in better form. And maybe it would have been a closer argument. But who's better is not even close.
Okay, this is it. Luke Shaw has been in the England wilderness for how long?
Long time.
Long time. So for Southgate to be calling him England, he's going to be first choice.
No big thing. Ain't no big thing.
It's no.
Come on,
it might not be no big thing to you. Because Ted, we talk about it.
Connor Cody,
but he's going to be first choice left back.
Can I say something?
Who's he competing against, by the way?
Sorry, can I say something quickly? I'm going to jump in there. We're talking about Connor Cody, yeah? But would Conor Cody walk into the Arsenal team?
No.
Yes, he would.
Yes.
Yes, he would. Yes,
Straight
he would.
away.
Yes, he would.
Straight away.
Yes, he would.
I don't rate.
Yes, he would.
No.
Solo, when you got a
Conor
minute, come back to me,
Cody's dead,
please.
bro. Conor
I'm gonna
Cody's
stay
dead.
quiet, but when you got a minute, come back to me.
Yeah. Definitely. Conor Cody would get in. So as much as you guys are saying Conor Cody gets
No, he
in,
wouldn't.
he would walk in that team.
Not even Maguire wouldn't get into our team.
What?
No.
Oh, we're not going on subject.
Hey, don't raise your voice for that one, guys. Don't raise your voice.
We keep the subject going.
When your team is scoring a goal.
Guys, we keep the subject going. So, Mr. B, okay, let's go back to wrap this up then. I want to go back to Unofficial Pundit for like a 2-minute off. Then we're going to go to Cannon for a 2-minute off. Nigerian International 2-minute off. And literally, guys, you got
Nigerian Englishman. Come on, bro. Hey. Oh, yeah, now. Come on, now. Is it because I'm in Africa? You're doing me like this? What is going on?
So, guys, let's start off with a 2-minute go. Let's do this Unofficial, please.
30 seconds. Should take 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
No,
30 seconds.
Just to come back to their thing, because they're chatting about defensive. Luke Shaw's played more games, conceded less goals in the Premier League. I've done that one.
Oh, he's
let's get past that one. No, let's get past that one. Anyway, chances created by defenders this season. Chances created by defenders this season. Numbers don't lie, ladies. Numbers don't lie.
It depends which ones you're looking at.
He's got 2 minutes.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is the top 5. Kieran, Tierney is not even in the top 5. But guess where Luke Shaw is? Top. Move on. I'm done.
Okay,
let's
go to Cannon. Let's go to you now. 2 minutes you got. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes or 30 seconds. What do you want?
What, are we just wrapping this up?
Yeah, wrapping it up.
Listen. I can't believe that you're telling me that a man who's been informed for the last 3-4 months is better than someone. No.
Let him have his wrap up.
Come on. Listen, Kieran Tierney. If you ask most fans from other teams, they'll tell you they'd take Tierney ahead of Luke Shaw. My man's still overweight. Tell him to get in the gym, man. Get on the treadmill.
Oh my days.
Get in the treadmill.
Wait, leave it. He's got his wrap off. Give him his time.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Let's go to the Nigerian Englishman now. Let's do this.
So what I'd say that in terms of quality, defending, heart, desire, leadership, like it's not even close when it comes to Tierney and Luke Shaw. He's an all-round better player. You can throw me all the stats in the world. I don't care. You can give me stats for Mateo Kesman in freaking Holland, and he has some great stats over there. But what did he do in the Premiership? You know what I'm saying? Luke Shaw's had 4 months of good football. People have been talking about Tierney since he started playing for Celtic. You might say it's Celtic, but he's played in more big games than Luke Shaw. Everyone outside
Alex Telles.
Every fan outside of Manchester would pick Tierney. Every fan. Every single Man U fan in summer was screaming for Telles because Luke Shaw was whack. So what's going on? Why are we even having this debate? So, you guys, they crazy. You they crazy, all of you.
Hold up. Telles has done more than Tierney, and he's our backup.
Got
him.
Let's go to Monday. Go on, hit 20 seconds then.
If this is just to wrap up, I respect Tierney. I'm not going to diss him or make joke or anything like that. Good, very good player. But if we're talking about who's better right now, Shaw is a better player. He's performing much, much better. Talk about size as a unit. You don't get knocked down and lose his footing like some players, you know? So this guy, show me one highlight. After the show, do your homework. Come back next week and show me one highlight where he's got twists up or bent up. Not last season with Pepe.
Okay. Why not last season? On Monday, man.
Okay, Mr. B, wrap up.
I have nothing to wrap up. My opinion is my opinion. We've got man saying man shit. You've got man saying man's rubbish. I'm not going to sit down here and be ignorant and say Kieran Tierney's shit. I just feel that Luke Shaw is a better left back than Kieran Tierney. That is it.
And just to wrap up as well, my wrap up is Luke Chidinho, Brazilian, only left back, best left back in the world football.
So the same way you struggle to say that name is how he's struggling at United.
He struggles to say everybody's name, bro.
Carry them off.
You got to save your chest. He didn't believe it.
Okay.
People write in. Tell us who's better. Sure or
Please.
Yeah, what's the comment saying actually?
yeah.
Okay, best. Let's go start from these ones here. So it's Chopper United.
All right, Chopper United. Best game 6-1 at the Old Trafford. 5-1.
boy.
We've gone past that, guys. Let's talk about the Tierney.
Supporting you, Trev. Silver Fox. Hugh says Tierney just twists himself up. Who saw that earlier? As Unofficial said, you know.
Thank you.
Hilarious. Rowan says Shaw's been absolutely brilliant. There's not even a debate. There you go.
It's not even close.
He's not a Man U fan, but
Okay, so that his comment just makes it right. Okay, there you go. Right, bro, the towel in there.
Look at this one. He says Shaw is Barney Rubble incarnate.
Barney Rubble, yeah.
Barney Rubble, you know.
David, Nigerian David says no one can doubt Tierney at Arsenal. Agreed. Because Arsenal full of basic players. Yes, Dave. Stu MC says 4 good months for Barney Rubble. Where does 4 months come from?
That's it.
The facts, bro. The facts.
Come on. Silver Fox says Luke Shaw has never been first choice at United. Why did he sign Alex Telles? I agree this season Shaw has been great, but long term we got a better player. Good points. Stu MC said Luke Shaw is only playing for Chilwell for Alonso.
Grandeur, you know. I love that word.
MC is a Liverpool fan, by the way.
Luke Shaw, pig.
So he's a neutral then, yeah?
No.
Yeah. Everyone says Tierney's a good professional. I'm hearing that a lot. That he's a very good pro. He's talking about Tierney there. Elite MU says loved. Oh, sorry. Go back one, please. Can you go back? Yeah. I know.
Yeah, turn that back.
Back again.
He tried to skip that one.
Wow,
Skip
obese
one.
clown.
Skip one,
Wow, that's a bit much. It's a bit harsh.
Played versus Barcelona, plenty Champions League games as a youth. Tierney's light years ahead of the obese clown, sure.
You know what? Yeah, I'd love to get the Liverpool fans on. They won't come on.
Robertson, yeah. United left-hand side was torn to ribbons for months at a time. Maguire, Fred Flintstone, Shaw, Barney Rubble. Very good. Don't mention Kieran Tierney's same sentence.
His name is Elite MU. What do you expect, man? Yeah. Elite MU, like, come on.
So this was the stats we had up, guys, on here. 22 games to 25 games. Touches, 73.3 to 85. So we're talking about stats, and we don't believe in stats, according to Arsenal fans. But stats don't lie.
Unanimous.
Stats do not lie. So, guys, for everyone who's watching, please like, please share, please subscribe.
From a defensive perspective, there, I'm liking Tierney. Go ahead, keep going. He does what he says in the tin. He's a left back.
Look at the clearances, interceptions, blocks. They don't want to talk about that. What defenders are supposed to be doing.
Because then
they're talking about attacking.
He's a defender, right?
Do you know what I don't get, Mr. B? You know what I don't get? Shaw shit, Maguire shit, Lindelof shit, Wan-Bissaka shit.
But we're second in the league. Yeah.
I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't get it. Liverpool was second in the league, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, Robertson and Trent." It's like orgasm central. Yeah. Now we're second in the league. Yeah. We're all out back for shit, and they will tell you our midfield shit.
Okay, should I tell you the reason why that is? I'll tell you.
I don't get Nigerian Englishman. You know what I don't get? The defense is shit.
COVID.
Our midfield is shit. Our forward line is shit. But we're second you at night.
No, but who told you? Who's saying all these things that your midfield is shit, your forward is shit? Who's saying this? Are you saying this? I've not said this. Can you ask me what I think of your midfield?
Partey was better than
Ask me what I think of your midfield.
That's a different show because you're going to bring up that big.
Yeah. Like, look. I can't speak for every Arsenal fan, innit? So I'm only going to argue on things that I discuss on the show or things I've mentioned, innit? All this, I hate when people do. You guys are all saying this. Let's talk about the facts of people on the show here and now.
You're proving my point.
I don't know any of those people.
No, not proving no point.
My point.
Not proving no point.
Because you think Tierney's better than Shaw, and he laughed about mine. You laughed, so you're already proving my point because you think
about your defense. But let's talk about your midfield now. It's a different conversation.
Okay, so guys, if you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe, and we're going to do our last topic of the night. Hopefully, this one will be a bit more calmer.
I think me and Unofficial Pundit need to do one on our own one of these nights. 100%. A full hour, me and you, bro.
Yes.
That's what I'll be a nice one. What were you
saying on Monday?
I think we should go to this Norwegian youth. He's only been there 8 games, played 8 games, and I don't think that's
according to Arsenal fans.
Because I'm not going to argue this one.
Yeah, I don't think this argument is fair on Odegaard, to be honest.
What's the topic?
So the topic was I've been having Arsenal fans saying he's better.
If any Arsenal fans said that, I'll slap them myself.
This is studs up. This is what studs up's all about. I'll take that.
So, guys, if you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe. What I was going to say, though, guys, when we're doing this, can we try not to talk over each other and we just give each other the time to talk? Right. So, for me, hands down, I did like Patrick Viera as a footballer, but I just think Roy Keane was a lot better player than him. All-round player. But Roy Keane, like I said, Patrick Viera, I've got respect for Roy Keane until Roy Keane did the damage and put fear into him, and we went out and we beat you. We beat you. We didn't beat. Sorry, we murdered you out there on that football pitch. And Viera was finished. He had to leave Arsenal. He had to get on a plane and go to Italy.
He had time to score that penalty against you in the FA Cup, though, to say sayonara.
Don't worry about the penalty. Don't worry about the penalty. But Roy Keane had him up all the time. But you know what? Great rivalry. I loved it. I loved the game.
Oh, you're the host, so I'll let you finish, sir.
Yeah. So loved it. But guys, listen. I look at both of them now. They're both retired. They're both great players. But Roy Keane, for me, always edged it. World class. Viera was world class, but Roy Keane was just that better. So let's start off with Mr. B, as he's always sitting there quietly.
Just listening, man. Just soaking it
in. Let him do his business.
Let Mr. B do his thing, man, and we go around the table again afterwards.
Is it a conversation? It will always be debatable. You're going to have Arsenal, man, who are going to back their boy. You're going to have United, man, who are going to back their boy. Me, personally, I look at Roy Keane, what Roy Keane did to my team. He brought levels of performance and excellence that the only other midfielder that I could say did that for was Brian Robson. Yeah, that's the level that I feel that Roy Keane brought to our midfield. He demanded, his standards were high and he set them high. But you have to look at Patrick Viera as well. He did the same thing for Arsenal. You know what I mean? You're talking about that rivalry in that period. That's when my hatred for Arsenal became real. I didn't think I hated anybody more than Liverpool. But that period there, and you look at it, Viera didn't play, and we were winning those games. If Keane didn't play and Viera was playing, we were winning those games. I'm not going to sit here and say Roy Keane was a better player than Patrick Viera. I think he inspired our team to a level more than Patrick Viera. But that's because of, I would say that as in, because of what we won in the period that he was our captain. Yeah. So I can't diss Patrick Viera, because if we didn't have Keane, then Patrick Viera is what? So much behind him, in my opinion. You understand? So levels wise, I don't think there's no difference. Either one of them I would take.
Can I interrupt you? I think you need to stop being nice and going hard, because there's an Arsenal fan just an Arsenal fan just put a comment in there saying about you were calling Arsenal fans out the other day. So just going hard and just going stuff.
No, wait, don't are you his dad? Don't tell him what to do, bro. I'm saying, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Nigel Englishman, I'm just here to stir the pot, mate.
I can see.
Wait till I
can only have my opinion, can't I?
Yeah.
If it's something that, you know, I can't argue this. I cannot have an opinion and say that Roy Keane was that much better than Patrick Viera. I can't sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie. So I will have to say that I would take Roy Keane because of what he led us to and what he inspired us to. And even games, I'm talking about the game he got sent off, Turin, where he got sent off, and the team did what they did.
You talk about the game where he played against Deschamps.
He got a booking or something, and
he got a booking. He never got sent off, but the game where he played against Zidane, Davids, Conte, and Deschamps. Yeah. And he won the whole midfield. That game there.
Yeah. Sorry. So
what was that, the World Cup final that he played in?
Wait, 1 second. Nigerian Englishman.
Hold on a minute.
Nigerian Englishman.
Republic of Ireland lost yesterday to Luxembourg. Roy Keane carried Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
2 World Cups, I think. You know,
and then left them there. Okay,
Nigerian
cool.
Englishman,
anyway.
You've been patient and you had your hand up. So let's kick it off with you now. So, let's go.
I'll be honest. First of all, let's all be honest in this room is that we're never going to see players like those two ever again in the Premier League.
100%.
Because I just think that the football that we play now is not built for like warlords like these guys in the game, the combativeness and how aggressive they were as players. That rivalry was intense. If we're going on leadership, I would say Keane is definitely a better leader overall than Viera. I'll be honest and say that. But if we're going in terms of attributes, like as a football player, like I can't give it to Roy Keane. Like you can't tell me Roy Keane's got a better touch than Patrick. You can't tell me he's got a better shot than Patrick. You can't tell me he's got a better pass. But like so. I don't, in terms, if we're talking about player as an actual player, I can't give it to Keane. It has to be Viera. Like, Keane did his thing at Nottingham Forest as well, did his thing at Manchester United, don't get me wrong. Everywhere Viera went, he won stuff. And he did it on the international stage. He didn't carry his quote unquote, Keane definitely didn't carry no one to any World Cup, but let's say he did. If he so-called carried them, then how would he abandon them before their first game? Like, what kind of leader is that? That's embarrassing, man. That tarnished his international career for me. But on the flip side, Viera, talking about key moments, Viera's bossing World Cup finals and European Championship finals. What are you talking about?
I'm so happy
what are you talking about?
Yes, we know what you do. You sit there quiet, you just let them dig their grave.
Yeah.
Dig their grave. Dig their grave. Dig their grave. Baby, you just dig your grave so deep.
Yeah. No, because I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say Viera was a substitute and blah 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 blah.
Can lay in the grave with you. It's that deep.
Nah.
This is 2-1.
Because you think that I'm talking about the Brazil final, right?
This is why I'm happy. This is why I'm happy.
Right.
This is
personally,
why I'm happy.
I don't think in terms of actual players, you can't compete with Keane and Viera. Viera's a better player, but as a leader, Roy Keane hands down, not even close.
Good comments.
Okay, let's go to Cannon now. Let's see what you got to say, because I know.
Let's get on the official.
He's next.
I'm not always letting someone go after me. Now it's my turn to let you man talk first. Then I just come in with a big thing. You know, you man run around with the little nines and all that. I just come in with that big thing. You know, the big. Big, the other one that Terminator had, number 2, that big machine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come in with that, start blazing up everyone. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, go on, Cannon.
Cannon.
You know.
No, Cannon.
Yes.
Cannons, you know, even
listen.
proper remix.
Technically, yeah, Viera hands down. And even you look at how he was brought up, the way he played the game. Listen, if you want a player to also, though, I would say with Keane to pick a team up and to drive them on, Keane was your man for that. Listen, Viera did it in abundance of way. Look, it's a hair width between the two players, right? But I personally would have Viera, and even like seeing him play for France, seeing him play when he went to Juve, etc. Listen, man, the guy is unbelievable. You know, he's tried himself at different, countries, etc. Internationally, totally kind of well revered, playing in for France and stuff. But technically, for me, he's all-round better player. But Keane, he has that kind of like, I do like his his attitude. You know, the way he can bring up a team, the way he can kind of drag a team from the depths of, you know, from the
Who do you think could win a fight between them two?
We come on to that.
You know,
I
man,
reckon Keane.
you know,
I reckon Keane might.
if Viera uses his jab, innit, keep him at risk.
I just think Keane will just keep getting up again and up again and up again.
Inside, if Keane gets inside, then yeah, it might be a different story. Listen, they're both winners at the end of the day. Both winners. I think Keane was probably that bit more nasty, and sometimes you want that. Listen. The red cards is quite comparable, I guess, between them. But in terms of tackles, dirty tackles, Keane was on another level,
mate.
Listen, Alpha Inga Haaland, boy,
mate.
The man's career. So
but that alone, he's a bad man. I don't care.
Right, when he did that, and I think apparently that's the reason why you lot won't get Haaland. But anyway, digress on that one. But yeah, listen, hairline between the two, I would obviously just stump for Viera, simply because of what he did for our club. He brought it, brought it out. I remember his debut. We was losing against Sheffield Wednesday. He come on, and I just remember thinking, get this kid from AC Milan, and he's doing this. He was on another level, absolute another level, and he turned the game. We won it 4-2 in the end. We was losing, and we won it 4-2. He come on, Wenger's first signing. Rest is history, man.
Okay, let's go to Unofficial Pundit. He's waiting. He's waiting patiently.
He's got the cannon.
The cannon's coming from him.
No, notice how I was quiet most of that time. Just enjoying I was enjoying them talk. I really enjoyed it. Firstly, he never bossed no World Cup final. He come on as a sub. A little pimp.
What, in both of them?
A little clown.
Hold on.
One sec. A little clown that you bring on in a final just to say, do you know what? Go out and run, just run about. Make yourself
and gave an assist.
Because we're winning.
And gave an assist.
Because we're winning.
And gave an assist.
Number two, I don't know what World Cup he's talking about. It must be the one that they lost because Viera never won 2 World Cups. So I don't know what.
No, but he was in 2 World Cup finals. I was saying.
Number two.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
Number two. Come to me. Viera was there for 9 years. Do you know how many Champions League finals he carried Arsenal to? 0. Do you know the year he left? They went to a Champions League final. He's not Roy Keane. Roy Keane took us to the Champions League final. As you saw, we can watch the Turin game. We was 2-0 down. Roy Keane looked around and went, "You clowns, watch how you play football." But, yeah, he was on the pitch with Zidane. Viera knows him very well because Viera was watching him from the bench, warming it for him while he was scoring goals in the World Cup that won Viera the World Cup. Yeah, so Viera knows him very well. Ask Zidane about Roy Keane. Number 2, Deschamps. Viera knows him well because he started ahead of Viera. I'm pretty sure Viera was his sub. Anyway, so he was definitely warming the bench of Deschamps. Roy Keane ripped that man apart as well.
In that game, in that World Cup, yeah?
No, we're talking about the Champions League. Something you man don't have.
Whatever suits your narrative.
Anyway. So, and then you had Davids. We're talking about one of the best midfielders.
Who?
Of our generation, Davids.
Davids.
And then,
one of our best midfielders of our generation.
Yes.
You know he won the Ballon d'Or, right? But I won't
No,
go into that. You know
what year did he win the Ballon d'Or? What year did Edgar Davids win the Ballon d'Or?
Arsenal have
what year did Edgar Davids win the Ballon d'Or, bro? Don't try and brush past that void in your comments.
Wait a minute.
He's never won that Ballon d'Or,
9
bro.
years. Viera spent 9 years at Arsenal, won 3 Premier Leagues. Roy Keane spent 12 years at Manchester United. That's 3 more years, won 7 Premier Leagues. Viera spent 9 years at Arsenal, couldn't take them to a Champions League final. They've done it without him. I don't want to look at the midfield bums that they had after who got them to a Champions League final. Roy Keane won a Champions League. So let's not talk about World Cups because your guy was a bench warmer in a World Cup. And Roy Keane is Ireland. They're not going to get to a World Cup final. But I promise you, if you...
Yeah, I know. Whatever suits your narrative. I get it.
If you swap the roles in 98, when Viera won the World Cup because he bossed the midfield, if you swap the roles, Roy Keane will be starting for France. Viera wouldn't even
So wait,
start
so what are you telling me?
In the Euros,
So wait, in that World Cup, did Viera?
in the Euros, 2000, Euro 2000, Boston midfield.
When man are talking about who, where, when, what, and who would win a fight, go to Highbury. In the tunnel, he won the fight, and on the pitch, he won the fight. And that Punk scored a goal, and that Punk scored a header. But guess what? Roy Keane was so good that day. John O'Shea chipped their goalkeeper. That's how good he was. Yeah. That's what a leader does. Yeah.
Okay.
Viera's picking on a little guy like Gary Neville. We can all pick on Gary. We can all pick on Gary Neville. My daughter's 12. She plays football. She'll pick on Gary Neville.
The fact that you need to shit on Viera to make Keane sound good is just it just shows what's going on. Everyone's been very complimentary about both players. All you're doing is shitting on. Saying, how many games did Viera start in that World Cup? That's all you do. That's all you've been doing. If anyone else was listening to this, they would think Viera's a shit player.
When I started this thing, I started being humble. Then I realised, you man are not humble. I remember being humble. That's the first time I used to be humble. If I was doing joint 11s, even if I had a player that was my favourite player like Martial, I would pick the other team striker because I knew he was probably doing better than Martial. I was being humble. And we were sitting in sixth. So I'm definitely being humble. These fuckers are in ninth and they want their players ahead of us. No, there's no more. Unofficial Pundit comes with a big bazooka, boy. And I ain't letting no one take it from me. Yeah, I can't be humble. Viera won the fight year in, year out. I'm sorry. You can't go to countries. You can't talk about countries because one player with Zidane, Deschamps, players like that. The other one played for Ireland.
One stayed in their comfort zone. One tested himself in different countries.
Tested himself. Oh,
in different countries. Yeah.
You man still using that one? Oh, please. That was one of
because it doesn't suit your argument. You don't want us to talk about it. I'm being objective here. Keane is an incredible player. I'm not doubting that, but I don't need to shit on him to make Viera sound good. That's the difference between us. Do you get what I'm saying? What did I say bad about Keane? Tell me one comment I said bad about.
You're trying to say that Viera's got better touch. It's like, you can't even remember that. You can't
remember. But when did I talk about Keane? I said Viera had a better touch.
What year did David win the Ballon d'Or?
All you guys did.
Yeah, you lost me after you said that. All your comments became void after that.
Okay, guys.
What year? Come on. What year?
Guys. Because it's nearly an hour now. I need to go to a Monday. It was meant to be 45 minutes.
When he won the Ballon d'Or,
guys.
1996.
Once I've done it.
96.
The Ballon d'Or. He never won the Ballon d'Or. David's never won the Ballon d'Or.
There you go.
Anyway,
96.
No way.
I'm throwing out numbers because man's asking me when he won. I don't know.
I'm on there.
It wasn't my conversation.
Unofficial Pundit. You're better than that, man. You're better than that.
Come on. You're right now.
Google's not going to help you now, Unofficial Pundit. I see you looking away on Google. Google ain't gonna help you now, It's too late for Google. It's too late for Google.
And he's telling me that you lie. Man's trying to beef up his argument and tell him that David's won Ballon d'Or.
We all make mistakes.
I'm Monday. I think he's frozen anyway. I'm Monday.
No, he's not frozen. He's shocked.
God, I'm Monday.
All right. Two Titans. I love Viera. I think he's a fantastic player. Someone so tall, to be so balanced and strong, technically so good. I mean, to arrive, I don't know what age he was when he arrived at Arsenal, but he just fitted in like he's been playing football
22.
for years. How old is he?
22.
When he arrived at Arsenal. Okay, well, and I think Roy Keane was always his elder, but as soon as he arrived, they were like equal. And seeing them play against each other, like Nigerian Englishman said earlier, it was epic, real epic games, and you won't don't get that fire anymore, and it's a shame really because we need that, we love that. It's a real rivalry. This is why I used to be, like I said, I used to be scared of Arsenal back then. Viera, I was thinking about this. I'm thinking, is Viera a better player? And I used to think yes, he was, because I never really saw what Keane did in a game. I remember when we sold Paul Ince, and I was gutted. I'm thinking, why are we selling Paul Ince? But Keane came through. I didn't really notice Keane's game. I didn't really understand football that well to appreciate what he brings to the game. But as the positive comments here have all said about Keane, he's very effective. He's a winner. He carries the team forward. We hear stories about how he leads the team as a captain, and look at the trophy count as evidence for that. So sometimes you have to look at it. Obviously, Viera is a better player on the eye, does more things, but I'm talking about effectiveness. I would say that sort of balances it up a bit. And I would say I can't split them, to be honest. I would have to give to Keane because I'm a Man United supporter and his winning mentality, but I'm not disrespecting Viera. I think he's a great player and he does everything. So yeah, that's my
I think going off.
Do you know
that,
what midfielder I used to? I was scared of at United. There was one Scholes.
Oh mate, that guy used to give me that guy. He's the most underrated midfielder I think out there. And that guy.
You guys know football. Mate, you guys know football. You've heard my respect.
Don't tell him about Liverpool. Liverpool fans don't believe that. So guys,
on the back of what you were saying quickly, is that one of the biggest compliments I could give to Keane was the fact that he might have not been that good on the eye, as you said, and have all the great attributes, but what he was able to do with what he had is incredible. That's one of the biggest compliments I can give him.
I think some good comments there. So really, it's nothing.
Guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read some comments out. I'm going to give you guys about a 30-second wrap up, whether or not you want to talk about the Roy Keane or you want to go back and talk about the Luke Shaw. Sure. So you guys going to give 30. I'm going to give you 30 seconds then to wrap up the show. Yeah. So would you mind on Monday?
Okay. Pat says Viera versus Keane. One thing we can all agree on: the greatest rivalry the Premier League era will ever see. I'm nodding. Mm-hmm. Silver Fox says, I'm surprised Mr. B is so chill. He was calling Gooners out last week.
Yeah, I had a bad week last week, man. I had a bad Monday last week.
One for the Keane Viera says Keno. Elite says Keno, best captain in the Premier League era. His personality is spoken about more than his ability as a player. Roy Keane is an underrated footballer. Good points. Kahinde Zico Forbes says Viera was a better all-round player, but Keane outshone him in most games. So Keane for me. He's a Man United supporter. Pat says, fantastic show, fellas. Bravo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
Arsenal, guys. Thank you. Yuri says, I'm not going to ask Yuri. Yuri says, Viera's.
You get catch. You nearly get catch.
No, I won't get catch, but that's a good one. I'm listening. Yeah. This has been great, boys. Thank you.
And there's breaking news. Not that we care about it.
Let him go. Wow. That was not surprising.
Yeah, it was always going to happen, to be fair.
Thank you for the years. Thank you for the service to the Prem. Great player.
Everyone knew that he was leaving, though.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was leaving. That's why people are talking about. That's why people are talking about them getting Harry Kane, and that's a danger.
Just quickly, where does Sergio Aguero rank as the top strikers?
Best striker in the Premier League. Best striker in the Premier League. Best striker in the Premier League.
What, right now?
No. Obviously, Kane is the best one right now. But he set the standard. He has set the standard over
Canners, don't do it. Canners, just leave it. Just leave it because I don't even know what's going on right now.
No. How did he say better than who?
You can't be. If you're talking Premier League era, you're not saying that Aguero is better than Henry, are you?
No, why are you don't even? No, but you're not listening. I said in the last 5 years he set the standard.
Oh, right.
In the last 5 years, he set the standard. Rewind it, and listen to me. I said in the last 5 years he set the standard.
My bad, bro.
Would you guys have argued if Van Nistelrooy and Henry had come up?
That would be
no, but I would have voted Henry. I would have said Henry.
I would have said Henry, but that would have been a good argument.
I would have had. I'm not saying what I would have said.
Yeah, that says it all.
Unofficial. Come on, bro. I know you would have said Van Nistelrooy, innit? Unofficial, yeah.
I don't think he would.
No.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Fair dues.
Yeah. So, guys, listen, we're going to wrap it up here. It's absolutely been a.
I don't think Henry's the best striker ever in the Premier League.
Who's been the best then? Who's better than Henry?
Let's say Shearer.
That's another show.
Yeah, that is another show.
I saw some
stats. Has to be continued.
It'll be continued.
Hold on. I'm not a stats man, but I saw something the other day. Sergio Aguero's like minutes per goal and all this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Henry's assists, when you add his assists to the goals, he surpassed everybody.
Yeah.
Ian surpassed Alan Shearer though.
He does surpass.
Yeah, he did. Everyone, bro.
Well, goal scoring,
Everyone means everyone, you know. Everyone.
in goal scoring terms, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the goals per game.
Goal
I'm
involvement.
talking about
Goal
the
involvement.
goals.
Goal involvement.
Goal involvement.
Oh, forget
yeah.
that. Forget that. Listen, goal involvement don't win you leagues. Just remember that.
Well,
It's
it
about-
actually did win him a couple of leagues, but yeah, carry on. Everywhere he went, it won him
Guys,
leagues actually.
Listen, yeah, it's been absolutely wicked today. You know,
I've
thanks
enjoyed
for
this.
joining us
Feels
all
like
the way from
2003
Nigeria.
again.
Pardon?
Feels like 2003.
We went back in time today, guys.
Yeah, we did. No, but guys, listen.
The good thing, the only difference between now and 2003 was we was always 1 and 2 with them. Now we're 1 and 2 with City. They're 9th.
Last words in, guys. Listen,
I actually don't think one of your players will get into our starting 11.
You don't
behave.
We've been on for long.
you know what?
Oh wait,
You know what,
so what?
Guys,
Fred is better than Partey, yeah.
guys,
Don't.
you know what I'm gonna do?
Don't mention his name. Don't ruin my Monday. The whole show we haven't mentioned his name and you brought him up.
I'm not saying it.
By the way,
Don't do that
guys,
to me,
I'll just give
man.
you a heads up here. I'm the only one who backed Fred's. The rest of the guys don't like Fred.
Boy.
I'm the only one who
I
backed Fred.
yeah.
How many games have you man? How many games have you man won with Partey? By the way.
Well, the one at Old Trafford against you, the North London derby, which one?
Yeah, how many games have you won with him?
I don't know.
And how many games have you lost with him?
I don't know, mate. You probably got the stats. You've been looking on Google for the last 10 minutes. I thought you'd have all the stats by now, bro.
I don't.
Like, did you find out where Davids was in the Ballon d'Or?
Bro.
I want to know.
Bro, I don't know.
Because he was great on that.
I'm just wondering how many times you won with Partey and how many times you lost.
Okay, well, it's something we can look up and discuss in another stream.
Guys,
maybe.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this show to be continued. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a date in our diary. We're gonna come up with some topics, and then we're gonna come back here in the next couple. Actually, you know what? Let's announce it. We are going to be launching our brand new channel on this coming Monday. It's going to be called the United Agenda. So why don't we put something in our diary, put a date in, and let's get the launch date with you guys on the show.
Can I just say, these two guys have been fantastic. Welcome to.
I know you guys have been great.
Thanks for having us, man.
Building up again.
Mate, we're doing. Let's get okay. So next week we're doing a Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Me and Unknown Pundit. Is it Unknown Pundit?
Unofficial Pundit.
Unofficial Pundit. So I keep getting that messed up. My bad. But we definitely need to do something because I love our energy in our little disputes, man. We need to do something.
Listen, I'm always up for that. So.
Okay.
Yeah?
So
we'll talk, man.
For those who don't know, we are trying to get. Obviously, you know what? Let's stop gap afterwards. Let's not give away what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's stay on after this, and we just talk for like 2 minutes and give the plans of what the full process is behind what I'm trying to do with the new channel. Everyone behind the scene. Yeah. So guys, if you're watching, please subscribe. This has been absolutely fantastic. We've got Unofficial Pundit, the Nigerian Englishman, all the way from Lagos. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Mr. B, as always, pleasure.
Yes, Mr. B.
Yes, Mr.
Cannons, thank you very much.
Cannons.
Cannons.
I keep saying cannons.
Hey, Solo. Before you go, say good evening, Cannon. But say as you.
No. It's a Jamaican, man. Leave me alone. Stop picking on me.
Please.
Good evening, Cannon. And thank you on Monday. I've been Solo 7, and guys, we'll be back Monday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. Do not miss us. Thanks, guys, for watching. And guys, let's do the best. Hold on, someone's last comment.
DJ says, "Good evening, gents. Looking good this evening, fellas."
Thank you very much, DJ. And we're going to log out now, guys. So, guys, thank you very much, and have a lovely evening.